Why the hell you got these bright ass orange ass pants on, bro?
That's not how we're gonna start this episode.
Bro, I'm just like, what made you want to put these?
We just not gonna start this episode. That's just not how we're gonna start. Like,
what episode?
Some people could pull it off, others can't. Really? Y'all two can't pull it off, so just it's all right.
You saw those on the website and said,
I bought them.
Damn.
Yes, I bought them because nobody else wearing them, and so I'm gonna wear them. Like.
They fully in stock until you bought them.
Just because you can't pull it off, it's all right. Don't try to do something you can't do.
I wouldn't waste
Stay in your lane.
I wouldn't waste no money on those pants.
Fine.
Bro.
You just can't.
All right, we gotta get the show started, bro.
I didn't bring it up. Go ahead, start it off. Don't be weak.
Bro, watch your mouth, bro.
Y'all are all best friends. That's why.
That's tough.
I feel like it was my height. Ro, you know what that feels like. So I wasn't trying to bag on him.
I know you were.
Sorry.
But you know,
my fault.
Little guys, small guys don't get that. You know, you guys bigger, so you know what I'm saying. It might be a little easier for 100%. You know.
So I mean that goes into the point of another story is that you Pedro the machine you did it one time and said I'm not doing this shit no more. That
boom.
That's
but you know what I'm saying? Like Pedro's my guy, obviously.
Pedro's a pitching machine, by the way.
Yeah,
a pitching machine.
And it just
on random.
Yeah, it just wasn't for. It's just not for me.
I hated machine work. Like especially if it's like it's no arm, the timing. Like so, like I'm guessing on the timing. And it's like, dog.
There's a lot more that goes into it. It just didn't play into what I felt like I needed to get ready for a game or for my swing. It just wasn't how it just didn't work out how it was.
I mean, the reason why it's a big deal is because like goes like to the brainwash stuff, but like there's training plans implemented where it's stations. You got this machine, especially when y'all had the old case like 6 tunnels, right? And this might be straight fastball. This might be left hand breaking ball. This one right hand breaking ball. This one is regular arm, and this one is Pedro. Okay, and it's like you got to hit all the stations for you to be like, nah, I ain't going to that station.
So this is. I love these stories, by the way. This is awesome. Anyway, the reason was I always got flack because I was always quality over quantity, always. So I would always go in the cage, hit 4 or 5, and I'm like, I'm ready for the next station. Because because I'm just a visual learner anyway. So once I see that ball flight and once I got that feeling, I'm ready for the next thing. Yeah. And if that feeling is not the feeling I would need to feel in the next cage, I'm just not going to do it.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's how, those stories come about, just because, Tony only takes 3 or 4 and then he's out. Well, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. No, and, some guys still to this day, I feel like take too many swings. I feel like you just need to be able to listen to your body and understand, where to go from there. Yeah,
you were the only one for me to get my pops and stop taking so many damn swings. The first time I ever hit with you, you took like 5-10 swings, and my dad's like,
"That's it.
The fuck wrong with him, dog?"
That's it.
You like quality over quantity.
Always.
And then he came out here 400. You like, oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
Did you ever get banged from training for any amount of time?
Oh no, yeah. I love it, man. Give me all the stories. I want to hear all the stories. So we threw a pretty big party. Yeah. We threw a pretty big party.
What year was
that?
This
Was my junior year, man.
Oh, junior? I thought it was your freshman year.
No, that was my junior year.
Junior year you did this. Okay, speak on it.
So junior year, it was a coming back party, and you know how it is in Morgan and Lewis. We lived in Lewis 8.
Okay.
Ended up, thought it was going to be a small get-together. Ended up being, you would open up the elevator and you just couldn't move on the floor. You just couldn't move on the
that thing big.
On the floor, yeah. Anyway, make a long story short, the RA came in our room because I was where, the drinking activities were. Anyway, we were going to tell Corbs about it because they were like, hey, I got to write you up, blah, blah, blah. And our academic advisor at the time said, hey, we're gonna tell Corbs, blah, blah, cool. Let us call him first. Well, Corbs, 10 seconds after that, it texted me and Spencer Navin, who recently got suspended too, texts us and he's like, "You weren't going to tell me about the incident on September 28th." And we were like, "Wow!" So anyway, so we go to we go up to his office. Y'all are supposed to be leaders. Y'all are supposed to be, setting the example. Y'all are throwing parties. Y'all aren't focused on this year. Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Don't come back." He's like, "Y'all are banned. Y'all are banned from all the facilities." So me and Spencer Navin ended up going to the Student Athlete Center. And we were working out there for a little bit, and I was like, man, I can't do this. It was just like, I went there one time, and Corbs ended up letting us back probably like 2 or 3 weeks later. He was upset.
God, dog.
Yeah. This was during the year.
No, this is in October, which
Gotcha.
I wasn't too upset about missing 3 weeks in the fall. So I was like, yeah, I understand. The new FIFA just came out. I was like, it was. Obviously, it sucked. Wanted to be, with the team and
boys, yeah.
But so the biggest thing about that my junior year is after we threw the party, it was a weekend went by and I was like, all right, we're gonna lay low, and then. The second weekend, I was like, man, we gonna throw another party or we just gonna sit here? What's up? And I talked to some of the guys. I was like, listen, I hope this is my last year here,
Yeah.
I'm not just going to sit here and just not throw a party because, yeah. So we ended up throwing another party, and I was like, listen, if I get suspended, it is what it is. But I didn't want to, I was turning up all those stones, man. I was, I didn't want.
With fire.
Yeah, so we had a good time. Lewis 8, man. It was a good time.